Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here and welcome back to our video. So for the first fight, we're going to go up against Manta, and that's, you guys are pretty familiar at this point, he is bugged. There's a lot of things wrong with Manta, a lot of passives might not be working, but we're using a level 4 Kamidogo Dagger Batman the Drowned, and Batman the Drowned for the most part seems to be working well enough here, at least her passive activates, and that should be good enough to kill him. Okay, chill, buddy. Okay, so it looks like I got my gear bonuses because I'm hitting fast attack hits. It's real weird with this. I mean, a lot of things might randomly not work here. Like, for example, I think the Justice team didn't have access to the passive. But again, Batman the John seems to be doing real fine here. Okay, and tag out, I guess. I mean, I knew he was probably not gonna kill me, but why risk it? Okay, back off. Looks like we're gonna need one more activation. Okay, that went well. Let's move on to the next fight. Here we have Black Adam with the Kamidogo Dagger at level 4. We also have Banshee with Puppet at level 8 and Zatanna with Puppet at level 1. This is most likely overkill, but hey, you never know how much damage you need, and I don't think I'm gonna need to use Zatanna anytime soon. I need to power generate a bit first. Special 2 in there. Okay, that's infinite power. Let's do a few special tunes with Banshee to build a bit of a buffer of negative effects. Now let's get the damage and percentage damage stacked with Zatanna. Okay, that's all the damage buff, but there's still percentage damage. Like this minion. Oh boy, so many crit resists actually. Okay, we lost infinite power somehow. But we're good now. The Banshee should have absolutely no trouble tanking super move here. I mean, we might as well do our own too. Come on, do yours. Oh, my bad. As long as this man gets me back into infinite power, it's not too bad that I sometimes lose it. Okay, there we go. Let's move on to the next fight. Oh yeah, this is the damage if you forgot how much health this man had. Okay, so here we have Lord Joker with puppets. And Kamidoka Dagger level 3 and level 1 on the other two guys. So let's get this going. He's got Fortified and we can't bypass it through Armor Pierce, which is fine, because what we have here is Armor Reduction and Burn. So we should be able to not care about that too much. Let's see how easily we get Infinite Power. Okay, that's easy enough. As soon as we hit the blind here, we should be fine. Yep, we hit the blinds. That's all great. I can't really stress enough if you randomly miss applying the blind, how annoying the fight tends to get from that point on until you cycle back and apply the blind. Because you can't swipe into a third special. See how he misses here? There's a miss always flying in the air. When you swipe right into a third special, he gets to hit you. And he needs to miss that hit. Oh, what? Oh, my bad. Wanted to super move, but the game like tagged another character. Whatever. Should be fine. Like, I didn't want to tag Lord Joker out. I knew for a fact he could tank that. Bro, I think I'm catching a little bit of a cold. Like, my nose is a little bit full. It's not the easiest thing to breathe through it, and there's some words in English that you need to use your nose a little bit to say, and those are a little bit difficult. I don't know if that makes any sense, but some specific words are a bit difficult at the moment. But yeah, we got him. I'm actually wondering if it's just better to play like this, because the only downside you get is you're doing the third special a bit less often. As far as damage goes for it, it's probably doing more damage, but you're stacking less damage against targets on the enemy. Whenever I'm gonna be up against full health fights, I might try that. In some days I play him just spamming the third special, and some days I do the 3 hits. And we see at that point, but yeah, this went well. Okay, so my boy Raiden's got here Kamidogu Dagger at level 4, and we got the level 1 Kamidogu Dagger on Red Hood, and we're gonna try to fight Darkseid. Something I don't think I ever tried was trying my man Raiden a little bit fight his own without a Raven or a Scorpion. Probably because I most likely know how that will go. Average or a bit above average, but nothing too great, because everything he does, we've seen already with King. There's just two main differences. He's gonna be able to start with that damage buff, and it's a little bit more, because King I think has only 500% damage buff, Raiden's got 600% damage buff. But yeah, so far this is not looking great. Also, Kamidogu Dagger might not be the best choice here. Might try tomorrow too with Dark Metal cards. Also, I promise it's not worth doing specials. I mean, look, for the sake of it. That is a lot less damage than I would have done just by hitting the enemy in that time frame where I did that third special. Messed up the combo interruption and it's kind of worked still. But yeah, this damage is bad. This damage would have been pretty damn good damage like 4 years ago. And even 4 years ago, because that was probably when Dawn of Apocalypse came out, it would be a bottom tier team. But yeah, maybe the difference is the problem is the artifact. And try Dark Malcards too, but again, I'm not expecting this guy to perform any better than King, because he's basically King with just 100% damage more. That's why I haven't been using him like that, so not expecting too much out of Dark Malcards or some other stuff either. And King actually has something over this man whenever you're using them alone without Raven or Scorpion for Raiden. The King does a lot of damage with a third special. Raiden's got a terrible third special where it's literally better to keep hitting the enemy than using that. So yeah, a lot of combo will go to waste. That third special is just not worth it. How much damage does the special do though? Still bad, bro. I don't think I even have that upgraded though. Yeah, this is Twin Blade Raiden, if anybody was wondering. And hey, he got the 100 mil, okay? Okay, so here we have Harley with Crown, Joker with Kamidogo Dagger, and EPI with Kamidogo Dagger. So let's get this going. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna kill Darkseid today, because he's an easy cleanup fight for tomorrow, and the reward is gonna be anyway most likely garbage, and you guys are gonna most likely see it tomorrow, so it's no big deal, okay? Can we get power refund? That would be great. Please. Yeah, that's amazing. Can we get another one? Oh. Can we get another one? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay, we're doing great. We actually have a buffer of power to actually miss one refund. This is no big deal. Come on. And give me that refund. There we go. Come on, buddy. Okay, that's great. Brown actually pulling in some power generation at the start of this fight. Oh, another one. Once every few times it actually works well. This is the secondary count crown, so it's only level 6, so a lot of the times it's underperforming and under-delivering. But this time it worked well. I can't complain about this one. Okay, let's move on to the last fight. Okay, so here I have Raven with Kamidogo Dagger, Cyborg with Twin Blade, Bane. I didn't equip a Kamidogo Dagger on Bane. I have a level 1/1, but I don't think we need that here. I think this can be a relatively quick fight. Doesn't have that much health, that's why I'm messing around with a little bit of Cyborg in there. Relatively decent damage. This is not the best that just 18 plus Raven can do. I've already used Flash, so I can't use him anymore here, but he's obviously the best choice if you wanna use something with Kamidogo on this team, because he's gonna deal double the damage that Cyborg is dealing, more or less, because you are not gonna hit a fast tech hit every single time, but it's got 4 fast tech hits instead of 2, and Cyborg only has 2 without flash. So there would be a lot more hits incoming from flash. I guess we can see from with Cyborg too. Got her back in the corner. Okay, let's move on to the main account. Okay, so here we have Batman Drowned with God Killer, Robin King with puppets, and we have Johnson Green Lantern. And we're gonna fight Boss Scorpion. This should be the easy way to fight him with Batman the Drowned. I mean, he's not hard generally speaking, but as you saw in yesterday's video, one mistake can be very punishing actually. But with this team, you get, for the most part, nothing to worry about, as long as you don't tank the super move with the person you shouldn't. You can do a little bit of a science experiment here, though it might mess up the fight, but hey, let's do it. We tank super move with Robin King, and he gets for sure killed by the super move, because that's a guaranteed kill. However, afterwards, we go ahead and activate passive of Batman the Drowned again, and revive him. Oh, he's got super move disabled while this is active. I always forget that. Because most of the things that disable specials tend to not disable super move. Okay, kill Robin King. Okay. My bad there. Yeah, he gets revived. Not the most convenient thing because we lost Puppet, but yeah, he gets revived. Which was to be expected. It's guaranteed to kill him, it's not sending him to the Shadow Realm or anything. Okay, let's take a look at the rewards we got for this one. But I think this was 2 billion health. Was it? Yes, it was. So the problem is that, yeah, now I don't have Batman drawn against Boss Manta, so I don't know what exactly works. It doesn't randomly work against him. So what we're gonna do here is just make sure we can kill him. We got Zatanna here with Puppets, Raven with Kamidogu Dagger, and King with Beta Club. There's no way this doesn't kill, right? Not tag King with Beta Club yet, because we want this man to power generate a bit, because the Zatanna needs to power steal. Okay, we got the free special 1, that's nice. Got the specials disabled. That's another negative effect, and bam, infinite power. Now we just spam specials with Zatanna. What? Oh, my... Oh, the puppet doesn't work. That makes sense. The puppet artifact doesn't work against him. I forget that's also a feature here. Like I'm getting... Oh, yeah, I remember now. That happened before. Like I'm getting in and out of Puppet. I can use my specials faster than usual. However, they cost power. Like you get every single benefit you would normally get from Puppet. I'm not sure if you get unblockable or not, but... Oh yeah, we lost infinite power there, my bad. But you're not getting zero cast specials. I forget about that feature that boss Manta has. Yo, how do you mess up one specific boss so badly? Also, what is King's damage? What is wrong with King's damage? Because I think at least the darkness works. King's passive mana, bro. What is this? This team can do 2 billion damage with any goddamn setup in the game. Buddy, like, what's missing here? What's wrong? I don't get it, because we clearly got the Zatanna damage buff. I suppose we're adding darkness to you. Like, in theory, even if King's passive did not work, even if King's passive did not exist here, and I was just using specials on him for no reason, we should still be able to one-shot here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, buddy. I really don't. League of Anarchy passive also doesn't work here, as far as I remember. So yeah, maybe Raven Darkness doesn't work at this point. King's passive for sure doesn't work, as we did a bunch of specials and his hands are not glowing. So that's probably not working at all. Bro, at the start of the fight, I was like, imagine if this doesn't kill here. I was joking, okay? It was just a joke, but this man took it serious. Bro, what are we gonna do here? Oh boy. Okay, let's see what our options we have. Okay, so since I can't use any puppet teams or any League of Anarchy, let's try the goddamn Mortal Kombat team at this point. Yeah, we got Dark Metal cards, God Killer, and can we upgrade this? Oh, yes, we can. Oh, that's good. For sure, if we had more passive stats in the last fight, we could have killed him. But yeah, let's try this. The only thing that really needs to work here is the Raiden Power Drain, because the third special from Scorpion should work, because that's not a passive, that's a ability. Oh boy, Raiden doesn't Power Drain. Raiden doesn't Power Drain on his hits. Why are you not Power Draining, buddy? What's wrong? What's upsetting you at the moment? Of course, all the other passives in this fight work. Oh, he's not even getting the damage buff. Like, the damage buff does not exist. It's not like, oh, we're gonna eventually lose it because we can't power drain him. The Raiden's damage buff does not exist. I know at this point, most likely the smartest thing to do would be just leave this man alive and kill him tomorrow with Batman Underground, but I want to see just to extent of which this is bugged. Also, he's being turbo annoying about it. Like, despite disabling my goddamn Raiden passive, he's also jumping out of the hazards every single chance he gets. That's a lot more of a problem, because usually when that happens, at least they don't have the power to do specials, buddy. At least they don't have the power to do specials still on top of that. But over here, it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, buddy. Oh boy, and God forbid they're gonna do those specials one after the other, because there's nothing you can really do about it. Bro, at this point, I mean, we do have the Dark Metal cards on my boy. Yeah, that's super, that's fine. My boy Raiden, but other than that, he's not doing much. So maybe change to Scorpion damage, or we'll see how that goes. Well, of course, he's gonna eventually jump out of it. Yeah, this did not work, guys. We got outplayed here. We got outplayed by the fight's mechanics. I don't know what I was thinking I was gonna do after that jump attack there. I'm losing my mind at this point. Oh boy. What else can we do here? Okay, here we have Bet Ninja Catwoman with the Joker as bet ranks. I don't know if their lethal pass works, but we're gonna find out. By the way, I'm just messing around here. What I should be doing is fighting the other 3 bosses that are on this tier and leaving this for tomorrow with Batman Ground, and that's what you should do if you're up against Boss Manta. And hey, if it's in the lower heroics, look, it's not gonna have enough health to where it's a problem for you. Do you know what I'm not seeing here? Not really seeing the lethal stacks, buddy. I'm not seeing Batman Catman getting any lethal stacks, you know? And that is a little bit concerning. Oh, Beast Boy might work, but not with puppets. Oh wow, look at that damage, guys. Now this one specifically, it's like extra pointless. I'm just gonna dip out of this one. Let's try Beast Boy. Okay, so Beast Boy has ground here. In theory, even if no passives in this fight work, we should be fine because the third special is pretty good. And we got Collector. I don't know if his passives will work, but whatever. And we also got Power Girl. I mean, I don't know if her passive works either. We might as well put a Sword of Salvation in here for some power generation. I'm not gonna bother equipping the gears. They are all for other purposes. Probably half a year ago I played a Chaos Tagging fight and she was in the team and she needed to die. Don't worry about that too much. Yeah, Power Girl's passive is not working, by the way. We don't get the power reduction from it. Okay, we got 4 refunds. We don't get the extra damage though if we follow 2 specials one after the other because he doesn't get wounded. Yeah, Collector tank this. A refund for that one, that's nice. Didn't get the power refund there. I think we're relying just on Crown. I don't trust Collector is doing anything to help us keep power. But yeah, without the passive that actually wounds the enemy, I don't think this is strong enough. And without some power reduction, because boy, that is costing me a lot of power to use a third special. And I think a bit more than just not his passives don't work here, because he's doing a bit too small damage values. Get power refund on that. But yeah, we're not killing this. We're easily not killing this. We're currently getting that peak Beast Boy gameplay where we do a full combo. And we get the resets on the third special at the end of each. He doesn't seem to be moving too much as far as health goes. Oh boy, that was a huge combo in that third special. But yeah, I definitely feel like a bit more than just not the passives are not working here. Oh boy. 300. Bro, we did only 130 mil. This is insanely bad. Okay, so here we have Harley with Kamidogo Dagger and DPI. Yeah, I give up. We're not fighting that man again. I'm gonna clear him tomorrow with Batman and Drawn. I don't care. The only thing I have available is Beta Club teams, Puppet teams, and teams that rely on passives, which is the League of Arc team pretty much. And I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not entering that fight just for it to tell me, oh, wrong team, buddy. Unlucky. That one's not gonna work here. Also, this might be a bit too much health for Kamidogo Harley. We'll see, we can eventually stun too. We're gonna use a few special Qs to push him to the corner. Again, the damage is not looking great, but we will stun him. Fight a couple of times this fight, and that's where the damage should be big. Seems like roughly 250 is gonna be the sweet spot where I can actually stun him. Yeah, if I don't mess this up, looks like we're definitely gonna kill him. I think. No, might have jumped the gun a bit on that one. Maybe we can do it at 240, actually. Let's try 240. Or 230. Yeah, we can do it still at 230. That's great. The higher level the Kamidogo Dagger gets, the more convenient this will get. Though still, it's probably not gonna be the best artifact for them even then. Yeah, I think this is actually the highest damage I've done with Kamido with Harley, because I haven't fought fights before that were this high on health. And hey, for the amount of passive stats that they're put into this team, which is not much, this is pretty good. And yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Goodbye!